Hey, how's everybody doing? I want to talk about something I seen about a week ago that was trending topic. Conspiracy theorists. They may not be so crazy after all. So, while they was talking about it, one topic came up that I was surprised about because it's not really talked about as much was the soul trap. And I was surprised about it because it came up twice. And I read some things about the soul trap. It's where the concept of where when you die, your soul gets trapped here in this realm and it can't go nowhere because I got you. And you are stuck to remain being a slave for eternity. And that it's the concept that these things that's running the planet got this system in place, maybe through 5G or the satellites, where when you die, a projection of a loved one, a memory of a loved one that passed on, will come and guide you into the light. And when you go to the light, you wind up coming right back to earth and reliving being a slave again. Reincarnation. They make things sound more difficult than what it really is. They're using this system, they make it sound so difficult and unbelievable where you can't imagine it. But if you look at it in simpler terms, as in if you look at everybody like a magnet, right, produces a magnetic field. There's been studies that the heart produces magnetic field, the earth produces magnetic field. So apparently we produce magnetic field. Why can't we be a part of a magnetic field? So you still with me? So I'm just creating a scenario for you so you could better understand where this is going. So when these fields, if you look at the particles that's on the outside of the fields as souls going around waiting for their turn to come back into reality, is when they reach the core, where everything is condensed and physical reality is created. You can look at it that way. I'm not saying that's how it works, but look at it that way for a second. So as you're going through the core, you're going through life through the physical, and you do this over and over and over again with the ultimate goal of becoming one with nature and the universe. And you will have complete balance. And when you have complete balance, your consciousness will resonate at a frequency that can be no longer contained in this realm, and you will move to the next dimension where you learn other stuff. Because you have to, I believe that this is not all to life. There's other stages you have to go through. So when you resonate and move to the next dimension, you will see more visual light, like the small fraction of light we see. You know what I'm trying to say. Visible light. In the next dimension, you will see more visible light. You will have upgraded bodies. You will be on another conscious level because you graduated the humanity stage. So, old Forrest, you still with me, right? So, when these things enslave the planet, which I'm not going to allow them to do. We can't let them do it. I'm not going to allow them to do it, so you shouldn't either. If we allow them to enslave the planet, they will never let you learn anything above a certain level. They're going to ban books. You won't learn anything. So if you can't learn anything to become human, you can't resonate into that next frequency to move to the next dimension. Is how they trap your soul here. You will never learn. They will keep you as slaves over and over. Your soul will be recycled as slaves because you'll never be able to resonate to the next frequency, which is why they say it's a spiritual war. Because over time, if you let this keep going on, and especially with the Mandela effect changing things around, so new generations that come, it will be totally unrecognizable from this generation. If they explain what things were and they look at it now, it would be totally unrecognizable. And then their souls would become more and more smaller and smaller. It would diminish. It would diminish because people would be born robots. And that could go many directions. But you will be born robots because everyone would be indoctrinated. They won't know their history. Everything will be changed around. And they would think they were born to be slaves, and they will have no souls because everyone will be robots. So that's my take on it. You don't have to believe that. That's just a theory. I believe it. And it's just so you can think in other directions. Keep your mind sharp What I'm telling you is not to make you, to persuade you to think my thinking. It's persuade you to expand the way things really are. And once you expand, you start seeing other things, and you start piecing things together. You start becoming more sharper, because you'll become aware of a lot of things. I guess that's the way I can say it. Thank you for listening to me, and I'll talk to you later. Peace.